Hello guys, welcome back to the Feel Good Crystals YouTube channel, and if you're new here, hello, I'm Kim, nice to meet you. Today I'm going to talk about crystals that are perfect for January, perfect for a new year, setting intentions, fresh starts, giving you that kind of get up and go energy. So I'm going to share with you my favourite 5 crystals for January 2024. Before I do that, I'll explain who I am. I'm Kim, I'm the owner of Feel Good Crystals. I'm actually sat in our shop at the moment. We have a shop based in Compton, which is in the Cotswolds. I'll leave our address and details down below if you fancy coming along to have a mooch. We also have a website, social media, all of that as well, and I'll leave all the details down below if you'd like to have further information. First of all is Garnet. Now Garnet is the stone for January. It's the January birthstone. So it's really good for this time of year for feet on the ground, ideas in your head, but you're actually going to go for them because you're rooted, you know what you're going to do, you're headstrong and focused. If any of you know any Capricorns, like a January Capricorn, think about the Capricorn vibes of that person of, are they headstrong? Do they have their feet on the ground? Are they the type of person who gets stuff done? Well, that is what Garnet is all about. It's good for strength, for courage. So good for this time of year when you are setting your intentions and you need that kind of strong energy to keep the momentum going. So this is a raw piece of Garnet. You may think of Garnet as like a really rich, vibrant red, which it can be when it's in a high grade form. But this is Garnet in a lower grade kind of raw form. It is absolutely beautiful. If this was polished up, the colour would be immense, but you can kind of see the pinky red tones in there. So for example, here you may know Garnet to be more like this, which is more of a polished piece. So this is a pendant set in sterling silver. So you can obviously wear the jewellery, you can have pieces in your pocket. It all depends on how you like to use crystals. Some people prefer the raw pieces like this in its natural form. Other people prefer something that's a bit more polished like this. So this is a tower. You can see here the red and kind of pink pieces are Garnet, and I particularly like this piece here. Look at that, absolutely stunning. So this would be a really nice piece to sit and hold, to give you that strength, give you that courage, give you that kind of oomph to get your goals done. Ideas there, but your feet are on the ground and you're good to go. It's also been used throughout time as like a talisman. So it's been used in ancient times as like a protective kind of stone as well. So that is quite good for protecting your mindset, protecting your drive and your get up and go. Like I said, feet on the ground, you've got the plan and you're going to go. Next up is Labradorite, which is an absolutely beautiful stone. I'm going to show you this piece here, which is a carving. This is obviously carved into a mermaid shape. That Labradorite comes in all different forms like most crystals do. So you get the raw forms, the polished forms, the carved forms. It's a brilliant stone for change and transition and kind of supporting change. So if you are looking to make changes this year and you feel like you need a bit of support with that, then Labradorite is really good for that. It's very intuitive, so it helps you to tune into your own intuition to make the right decisions. It's also so beautiful. See, this one has more of a kind of like a blue sheen to it, but it comes in many colours. This one, for example, can you see it's more like a pinky yellow tone. It comes in purple shades, yellow shades, greens and blues. It really does look like a magical stone. The bright colour of that, stunning. So yeah, very spiritual, good for tapping into your own intuition, and it supports you through periods of change and transition. Next up, one of my favourite stones all year round, but it's particularly good when you're looking to make changes and start a new project and put your intentions out there, and that is Citrine. So this is natural citrine. You may have seen pieces that are very dark yellow, and that's actually amethyst that's been heat treated, but this here is natural citrine. So it's very light in colour. Sometimes it can look a bit like smoky quartz, but here's a couple of examples. A nice sphere and a nice freeform piece. It really helps to lift your energy. It's a really joyful stone, and it helps you to manifest. So it really helps you to boost your intentions, your ideas, and kind of bring those ideas to life. So when you sit down and you write your intentions and your goals for the year, you definitely need a piece of citrine to hold and kind of tune into that manifesting powerful energy. Really uplifting, really joyful, it's really positive. It's like a really happy, positive stone. And it's going to give you that confidence, like, yeah, I can do this. I'm going to set my goal and actually I can achieve that. So it gives you that confident energy as well. That's why I love it, because it's just such a positive stone. Next up is selenite. So selenite is a very cleansing and purifying stone. And I feel at the start of the year, it's good to have a good old cleanse, an energetic cleanse that is. It's a bit like at Christmas, you may have overdone things, you may have had a little bit too much cake and alcohol and all of that kind of thing, and you want to detox. And it's the same energetically as well with selenite. So it kind of clears your aura, gets rid of any lower negative kind of energies, and helps you to reset back to normal or back to a more balanced place. It also cleanses other crystals, it cleanses your aura, it cleanses your space. So it's a really good piece to have to create a clean slate. So often people like to use these in like a bowl form and a plate form, and they pop other crystals onto the top of it or inside the bowl, and that will give crystals and jewelry and other small pieces a bit of a cleanse as well. So for example, if I took my ring off and I popped it into a selenite dish or onto a selenite plate, it will kind of cleanse the energies that this piece may have picked up throughout the days or the weeks I've been wearing it. And again, it sets those energies back to a more balanced state. And then the next one is Sunstone, which is this one here. It has these gorgeous kind of orangey flecks throughout it. It is, oh, and the sun's come out just as I've picked up the Sunstone. So it's very much about shining light on your path and kind of like shining light on you and your true self and having confidence to be you and to say what you want to say and do what you want to do. And it kind of lights the way, really positive, joyful, happy, and just a really positive stone. So it's a good one for maybe you've got a bit of self-doubt, if there's something new you want to try and you need that kind of like, yeah, I can do it kind of vibe, then it's a really nice one for that. But it also combines that with a bit of direction as well, like saying, yeah, this is the way to go, come on, you could do this feels good. And it's really uplifting. Think about sunshine. Think about it when you're out in the sun, that kind of like happy sunshine energy. It really kind of promotes that. So I think it's a really nice stone for this time of year, give you that positivity and give you that kind of like personal growth and direction. So that's my 5 picks for January. Remember, with crystals, there is no right and wrong. You might resonate with 1 or 2 of those, but not the rest. You might resonate with different ones. This video is intended to give you general ideas. You really need to kind of like vibe it out and see what you like. This is what I like at the moment, and it will give you some ideas of things to look at. But like I said, there's no right or wrong. You need to kind of experiment and see what's right for you. So for example, the Sunstone and the Citrine are very similar in like they're very uplifting and joyful, but you may kind of resonate more with the Sunstone and the Citrine, so you don't really need the Citrine. So it's very much see, I picked up the Sunstone again, the sun's come out. It's very much a trial and error thing, but I hope that this will give you some ideas for you to have a look into. If you're able to come into a shop like this, you can maybe pick up those stones and feel them and see like, oh yeah, that kind of feels right for me right now. But yeah, give those a go. Have a little research on those. And I have to say, if you're ever unsure, a good place to start is with tumble stones, which are really small pieces like this. They're affordable, and it's a good way to see what you vibe with and see what you like before investing in bigger pieces. Hello, Sunstone. And Sunstone really likes the sun, by the way. The clue's in the name. So I'm just going to give this a little sunbathe on my forehead because that's where the sun is. So I hope that's helped you to pick a few new crystals for the new year, or maybe even delve into your collection that you have already. And I hope that 2024 is a fabulous year for you, and sending you lots of love and positivity, and wishing you a happy and healthy 2024. You'll see me in my next video, which I'm not too sure what it's going to be yet. It might be a vlog, it might be a sit down video, but lots more to come from Feel Good Crystals. So I hope to see you again soon.